Hello, young man. As I sit here in the darkness of my cave, surrounded by the memories of my past experiences, I am reminded of the importance of conflict management. It is a skill that I have honed over the years, and one that has been essential in my fight against crime. You see, as a vigilante, I have faced numerous challenges, from the sinister plans of the Joker to the cunning strategies of the Penguin. Each of these encounters has taught me the value of staying calm under pressure and navigating complex situations. To begin with, let's define what conflict management is. It refers to the process of identifying, assessing, and resolving conflicts in a constructive manner. In my line of work, this means being able to analyze a situation quickly, determine the best course of action, and execute it with precision. It's not just about fighting, but also about understanding the motivations and goals of the opposing party. By doing so, I can anticipate their moves and stay one step ahead. Now, I know that not all of you may be facing the same level of danger as I do, but conflict is an inevitable part of life. Whether it's a disagreement with a friend, a dispute at work, or a family feud, conflicts can arise in any situation. The key is to learn how to manage them effectively, and that's where I come in. Over the years, I've developed a few strategies that have helped me navigate even the most critical situations. First and foremost, it's essential to remain calm. When we're under pressure, our emotions can get the better of us, leading to impulsive decisions and actions. As someone who has faced his fair share of danger, I can attest to the fact that staying calm is crucial. It allows us to think more clearly, assess the situation, and come up with a plan. So, the next time you're in a tight spot, take a deep breath, count to 10, and remind yourself that panic is not an option. Another critical aspect of conflict management is effective communication. As Batman, I've had to deal with my fair share of unsavory characters, from the Riddler to the Two-Face. In each of these encounters, I've learned the importance of listening actively and responding thoughtfully. It's not just about speaking. It's about understanding the other person's perspective and finding common ground. By doing so, we can diffuse tension, build trust, and find a resolution that works for everyone. Now, I'm not saying it's always easy. There have been times when I've had to make tough decisions, put myself in harm's way, and face my fears head on. But that's all part of being a hero. And if you want to be a hero in your own life, you need to learn how to manage conflicts effectively. It's not just about winning or losing. It's about growing, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself. One of the most significant challenges I've faced is dealing with the aftermath of a conflict. Whether it's a physical battle or an emotional one, the consequences can be devastating. As someone who has lost loved ones and faced his share of demons, I know how hard it can be to pick up the pieces and move on. But that's where resilience comes in. The ability to bounce back, to adapt, and to find a way forward even in the darkest of times. In my experience, resilience is not just about being strong. It's about being flexible, too. It's about being able to adjust your approach, to pivot when necessary, and to find new solutions to old problems. As Batman, I've had to adapt to new technologies, new villains, and new challenges. And in doing so, I've learned that resilience is not just a trait. It's a skill that can be developed over time. As I reflect on my journey, I'm reminded of the importance of self-awareness. Understanding our own strengths, weaknesses, and motivations is crucial in managing conflicts. It allows us to anticipate our own reactions, to recognize our biases, and to make more informed decisions. As someone who has spent years studying human psychology, I can attest to the fact that self-awareness is key to effective conflict management. Now, I know that some of you may be thinking, but what about when the conflict is within myself? My friend, that's a great question. As someone who has struggled with his own demons, I can tell you that internal conflicts can be just as challenging as external ones. But the principles remain the same. Staying calm, communicating effectively, and being resilient. By acknowledging our own fears, doubts, and weaknesses, we can begin to work through them and find a way forward. In conclusion, conflict management is not just a skill. It's a way of life. It's about being able to navigate complex situations, to stay calm under pressure, and to find a way forward even in the darkest of times. As someone who has dedicated his life to fighting crime, I can attest to the fact that it's a journey worth taking. And if you're willing to put in the work, to learn from your mistakes, and to grow as a person. I promise you that the rewards will be well worth it. So, my young friend, I hope you found this talk helpful. Remember, conflict management is not just about winning or losing. It's about growing, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself. And always keep in mind that you're not alone in this journey. There are people like me who have been through the fire and come out the other side, and who are willing to share their experiences and insights with you. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.